The population may be convinced to grow wheat if it's bought at a guaranteed inflated price. But the Taliban and their partners in drugs have no intention of giving up here. It guarantees conflict. The Pathfinders approach a compound near Marja, which is 6 miles from the British headquarters.
I saw a puff smoke.
The Taliban are in a series of buildings near a wooded area.
Flag up to the right where the wall slopes down.
Were fired on from at least 2 positions.
See where that come from, yeah?
No.
It's difficult to know where from.
Far side, far side.
Far left.
Yeah, far left.
Stop it!
Some from the left, some from the right.
Yeah. We need to cover him across.
In this heat and dust, the machine guns can jam.
Ronnie, just scoot out of the fire, yeah?
The incoming intensifies.
Right, we got incoming and it seems to be coming from further left. I'm guessing, see left, that complex there? Look left, gap in there, have a look at that.
Old battle indicators were women and children fleeing before the fighting started.
Seen.
Not anymore.
Looks like women and kids.
They're still in there.
Women and children.
The Pathfinders reposition before they attack once again. Across Helmand, British troops are involved in these firefights daily. The talk is of reconstruction.
That was an RPG incoming overhead.
But this is the reality. There simply aren't enough British or American forces to snuff it out.
Guys who are squatting down and fucking running.
A clear message from commanders. They need more men.
I think there's a recognition that more soldiers would stabilise areas here that remain dangerous more quickly. Currently, we've got deployed in the region of 4,000 troops, supporting 4,000 Afghan soldiers. I think we could probably easily consume in Helmand another brigade.
And a brigade would be a full-strength brigade?
It would be in the region of 3,000 to 4,000 soldiers.
Where's that strike? What did we say about that compound? Got a bit of place.
It's the Pathfinder's final mission. We gave Corporal Tim Rice a camera of his own, mounted on his .40 caliber grenade machine gun. It provides a unique view of the last battle as it plays out.
I'm going to go on that corner on that hill.
It's now close quarter fighting in the Taliban compounds near the town of Nad Ali.
Not seen. Stand by, firing now.
As we approached the town, and we kept pushing forward to sort of, really find out where they were and keep them involved as much as we could. We came under fire from quite a few positions.
Guys, we'll get fucking flanked here, mate.
We'd been shuffling ourselves around, but we were limited in space.
Stand by for 66!
We had to keep them engaged so we could, effectively reduce their capability to keep attacking us.
Move! What's my strike? Right, come in and engage that fire. Yeah, I'm doing that where I think that fire was coming from.
The RPGs were getting closer and closer with each one, and the cracks of the rounds were getting pretty nasty as well.
Yeah, incoming! Fucking hell, that hit that fucking wall. Stand by for javelin!
In the alleyway!
Can you see from there?
Yes! Oh, fucking good shot, Brian. Fucking good shot. Is that HE? Fucking yank round.
Tim has problems with the American ammunition.
Fucking yank rounds. Are they British behind you? Get them in. Yeah, wait.
As the incoming intensifies, he gets increasingly frustrated, unable to fire back.
There it is. See the smoke?
Get out of the way, get out of the way. Fucking yank rounds. Pack's moving in the tree line.
In those crucial moments, his defences are down.
The bursts were getting, getting pretty close.
Yeah, wait up.
And you could hear that the cracks were getting louder. And you could feel the percussions as they were going past.
Never again make fire. Fucking yank rounds.
And then the a burst came in.
Got 9 boxes, but these yank rounds are shit. They're not firing. Ah! Been fucking shot! Man down! Man down!
Getting shot in the leg was just like having your leg sledgehammered from underneath you. Really, just the violence in which the bullet hit bone and hit leg.
Move! Fucking move! Come on! Move! Move!
I was quite conscious of getting shot again.
Come on! Keep moving! Keep moving!
I had fallen up against the gap in the door where the bullet had come through. In this few seconds after, I was thinking, shit, I don't want another one to come through here. So I was shouting, get the fucking vehicle moving, let's get out of there.
Gunshot wound, lower left leg, below the knee.
Colchester, home to the 16th Air Assault Brigade, the Pathfinder's mission to Afghanistan is over. They return to a chilly autumnal Essex. 6 months in the desert, and there's a real sense of, is that it amongst the men? Tim Rice is undergoing rehabilitation. Shot through the leg, his injury wasn't as serious as it might have been. He was lucky. Rehab 2 for Sergeant Scotty Patterson. Blown out of his jackal by an IED in July, he survived. His legs were smashed to pieces. This is a big day for Scotty.
Okay. So you're going to keep most of the weight going through your arms.
He's trading in his Zimmer frame for crutches.
Coordination.
It's taken months of hard work, but he's making an incredible recovery.
I pretty much remember everything. I remember coming out the wadi and then bang, just remember this ringing in my ears. I remember subconsciously just thinking, go with it. And then the next thing I knew was I was coming to on the ground, shaking around thinking, oh, the fuck was that? Like a bit dazed and dipped, like a heavy parachute landing or something. And then I got on my elbows and I was looking up and I could just see this dust cloud everywhere. And then I tried to stand up and I realised my legs were just dragging behind me. And I thought, oh, legs are broken, I think. And then the lads got over, Bernie banged a morphine in me. I said, oh, give me another one, Bernie, just to make sure. So he banged another one in and that was the end of it. I was high as a kite. And then I woke up in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, and there was a Danish woman massaging my toes as I was coming to make sure the blood was flowing. I was like, oh, fucking hell, where am I?
The Pathfinders are experienced soldiers. They're used to the toughest aspects of touring Afghanistan. But more importantly, it's what they actually want to do. There's much debate about the treatment and demands placed on all military personnel deployed to this most dangerous place of operations. But this platoon, even in the toughest of times, never once questioned what they were doing or why. It's just what they do. A post-tour drink is a tradition as binding as any of the Army codes of conduct. It's the final act of the deployment, and it'll get pretty messy. The soldiers will part after this, some to other jobs. The 60 years of Pathfinder history is embodied in these young men. They're just carrying that on, finding their own paths along the way.